Hi, in this video, you'll see how to add any events to Google Calendar. It's a simple enough procedure. Just select the window where you want your event to be added. Let's say between 2 and 3 p.m. here. So I just single click it, and here I've got a whole menu in front of me. I could add in any specifications I like, the title of the event, let's name it meeting 1. I could change the duration, extend it to 1.5 hours if I like. It's got all these options. Here I could add any guests if I want, let's say xyz@gmail.com. There you go. And I could change my visibility, depends on how I want to appear to my fellow colleagues or people of the organization. There you go. I could change the color if I like. It's very simple. It's a very friendly interface for any user. There you go. And with that being done, I could add any notifications if I want to be notified before the event, just as a reminder. And then of course I'm done, so I just save this event. There you go. I'm not sending any invitation emails to the guests because it's a dummy email, as you can see, a dummy email address. I just choose don't send, and my event here is saved. A better way to do this is to double click the cell instead of the single click. Now I'll show you what that does. Let's see, I choose a time zone. Here I would double click it this time instead of the single click, and there you go. You'd see that I've got a larger menu, a whole lot of options, and I could add in any details I like. Let's name this as seminar 1, and I want this event to be repeated. Let's say calendar has all these options. You could select, of course, if you would like your event to be repeated on a daily basis or maybe on a monthly basis. I would like it to be repeated on a fortnightly basis, so I go into the custom option, and there I just select every 2 weeks and save that. With that, I could add all of these other details, add a link to the Google Meet conference. Here I could just copy the link and send it to whomever I want. And I could add the location of the event. Let's say it's happening at NUST. So there you go. Here I'd select NUST. If I like to be notified, I'd just select the add notification option. I want to be emailed, let's say 2 hours before the event. So I just select that to be on the safe side. It would serve as a reminder to me. Here I could change the color pretty much in the same way as I just showed you, and I could change the visibility if I like. Here I would just make this public. I could also add any descriptions to the event. Let's say this is a seminar on IT, so I just write that in. There you go. So I'm pretty much done, except that I haven't added any guests. So if I want to do that, I just go in the guest section and I will just click in there and type in the email addresses of any guests I want to be invited to the event. Let's say xyz@gmail.com, and let's say abc@gmail.com. There you go, just very random email addresses. And yes, with that being done, I could amend the permissions. Depends on how much authority I want my guests to have in this event. If they have the authority to invite others or to see the guest list, of course I could hide that if I like. I'd just untick these options. It's very simple, and then I'd save this event. So I'm not sending any emails, once again, dummy email addresses. That's why I just choose don't send, and my event has been saved. And now you can see that since this is recurring once every 2 weeks, so let's say on the 16th, let's say it's also happening on the 30th of March, every 14 days. There you go, you could see that in there. So that is how you add an event to your Google Calendar.